Good to see you all again at Wealthy Coin. Tomorrow, Shiba Inu coin might burst. In light of this SHIB price forecast, you should be ready. In the past week, Shiba Inu has surged by an incredible 50% as SHIB recovers from the devastating crypto crashes of the past month. Following a precipitous decline to 0.000789 USD on June 19th, SHIB has added another zero to its value and is now up 53% over the previous week. We discussed the possibility of a Shiba Inu coin explosion. Tomorrow in this video, in light of this SHIB price projection, you should be ready. To stay updated on our latest material about Shiba Inu price forecasts and expert analysis, hit the like button, share it, and subscribe to the channel. We will start the video without further ado. On June 30th, we should observe the Shiba Inu, after bears effectively drove Bitcoin's price below the $20,000 level. Hopes of the crypto market recovering have continued to wane. According to data from CoinMarketCap, the overall market cap of cryptocurrencies was $884 billion following a 4% decline in the preceding 24 hours. As it traded just above the $1,000 psychological mark, Ethereum fell 6.7%. During the same time period, Eunice stated that the top three capitalization cryptos Leo 0 times and Shiba Inu coin gained between $1 and 4%. There is evidence that the crypto marker's potential to reverse course from its recent highs is holding up well. This is true not only for Bitcoin and its extended $12,000 test, but also for altcoins whose market caps are presently close to or even below their early 2018 lows, despite showing signs of strength. In recent days, Shiba Inus were still vulnerable to more losses as a descending triangle formed by lower highs and relatively equal lows suggested further declines. As a result of the bear's downward pressure, bulls have been selling, and the price has fallen to 0.000000 USD, the lowest level since October 2021. After a brief rebound to 0.000012 USD, the SHIB price retreated to 0.00000096 USD, where it found support from the descending triangle's horizontal trending line. This level had just weathered two assaults and was facing a third as I was riding. But with the data showing a bearish triangle and the dollar staying strong, the level might not be able to support a rebound this time. With price strength at 39 and the relative strength index slipping into the oversold area, bears appear to have the upper hand and are well informed to initiate a new leg of decline. Therefore, those who are looking to retreat may witness a decline towards 0.000000000000 dollars if the bears succeed in breaking through the $0.00000096 barrier. A further drop towards $0.0000000767 will increase total losses to 22% after 18% already suffered. Here is where the local bottle would likely take shape, providing an opportunity for late investors to purchase Shiba Inus or add to their existing stock. If macroeconomic themes become less prominent and the moving average convergence-divergence MACD indicator keeps rising into the positive region, providing a catalyst for the SHIB price to increase, then things could take a change for the better. The 50-day simple moving average MA is currently at 0.00001063, therefore a swift recovery to that level would simply mean recouping Tuesday's losses. If this were to happen, the price of $0.000010 would be recaptured by bulls. In order to validate the beginning of an uptrend, another leg higher would require breaking through the $0.00001208 barrier. Into the blocks on-chain data reaffirmed the significance of regaining the $0.00000000's Milo's psychological milestone. The IOMAP model, which estimates its potential profit or loss based on market prices, found that nearly $1.42 trillion since a result. This group of investors will back SHIB efforts to raise it over this level, since they may be seeking to improve their odds of generating a profit. The price of Shiba Inus has risen by 53% in the past week, while SHIB has maintained a 10% increase during the previous 30 days. It is currently trading at a level similar to where SHIB was trading during the significant Luna crypto crash in early May. Crash after crash during this bear market drove SHIB's price down even more, mirroring the market overall. But SHIB has been performing better than most other cryptocurrencies of its size in the last week, bucking the broader crypto trends. When looking at the top 100 cryptocurrencies by performance over the previous week, SHIB ranks 9th. But among the top 15 cryptocurrencies, it has performed the best. The price behavior of SHIB is most similar to Dogecoin's 36% comeback. There has been an effect on Shiba Inu trading volume from this upward trend. Shortly after its launch, Shib's 24-hour volume reached $2 billion. Although it has dropped to approximately $800 million, it is still 150% higher than it was a week ago. Bone, another cryptocurrency in the Shiba Inu ecosystem, is selling at 41% higher than Leash, which is 46% higher. The price movement of Shiba Inu has arrived, coinciding with both the general recovery of cryptocurrencies and the activities of large whales, just as the Shiba Inu team is finishing up preparations for the beta and eventual launch of Shibarium Layer 2. As the Shibarium Layer 2 launch approaches, the current Shiba Inu Doggy DAO vote is leaning towards ending Bone payouts instead of creating additional tokens. Since Bone is Shibarium's gas token, the ship's crew proposed many ways to reward validators with bones, but the decision ultimately rested with Doggy DAO, with an overwhelming 98% of votes in favor of stopping awards. The result of the referendum appears to be in the bag. What role would Bone play in the Shibarium layer? The Shiba team addressed this question in a blog post about bone farming. It said that validators got paid in Bone for their efforts. A total of 20 million bones will need to be preserved in order to create Shibarium and set aside Bone for use in validator positions. 20 million bones would be equivalent to almost $8.7 million USD at the present price. Out of a total supply of 250 million bone, this accounts for around 8%, but the crew of the ship does not consider this a weakness. In other words, they had to ask the DAO for advice on how to set aside 20 million bones. Two options remained. First, we could have used the 230 million bones to end bone farming and put the rest aside for Shibarium validators. Choice B would add 20 million to the bone cap for Shibarium, bringing the total to 270 million. Option A, which would stop Bone Shiba swap incentives for Shibarium, appears to have been chosen by the DAO members when the voting session became live on June 19th. About 29 million people have cast their ballots for Option A thus far, and the voting is only 2 days old. Contrarily, Option B has only 557,000 bone in its favor. With this tally, Option A has a 982 vote, a landslide victory. A small number of holders have drawn parallels between the overminting idea and government's powers to generate money. Within Bitcoin communities, such inflationary methods are very contentious. The bone contract was even brought up by some, pondering the feasibility of this overminting technique. Just like Shib Burns wants to reduce the Shiba supply, others perceive a lower supply as beneficial for their own holdings and Bone's prize. Bone rewards on Shibarium will soon come to an end if the referendum is approved. At present, there are 225 million bone in circulation, which is only 5 million short of the specified limit. According to the Shiba team, this might happen within the next few weeks rather than the 2 years allowed under the previous limit. Launched on April 8th this year, ShibBurn is a Shiba Inu currency burn gateway. The Shib token burn was detected by the gateway. These coins were removed from circulation forever after being transmitted to inactive wallet addresses, which were treated as burned. The developers of Ryoshi's Vision token collaborated on the portal's development, and owners of burning Shib would receive 0.49% of all Ryoshi transactions. Overnight, the burn rate increased by 93.95% due to the destruction of 218.84 million Shiba Inu coins. Everyone has burned and removed all of the 410.37 trillion Shiba Inu coins from circulation. After a rough start to 2022, analysts say the cryptocurrency markets have entered a bear market. Markets that lose more than 20% annually are said to be in a bear market. The fact that Shiba Inu is adding thousands of new owners is encouraging for the breed's future. The current overall number